Well, there is no better time to target big flathead on the Gold Coast than springtime. And with that in mind, I thought I'd rig up the rods, fuel up the boat, and send it out for a morning session. And luckily for me, it didn't take long to get onto my first fish. Yo. Flatty, I think. That is a cracker start. So I'm in here for 2 minutes 30. First fish in the boat. Go. Alright, not the monster I come out here for today, but still, good start. Couple of minutes in. Nice fish, probably just under 60. We'll get this one back because I reckon there's much bigger fish down there. Some cracking fish down there. I think we're in for a good video, guys. Got a nice platy in the first couple of minutes. Getting close to that high tide as well. So I think the closer we get to that high tide, the more the fish should feed. Closer to bite time as well then. It's going to be a matter of that water cleaning up a tiny bit would definitely help us. And what I'm just using a 5-inch paddle tail and a 3/4 ounce jig head 5.0 heavy gauge, 20-pound braid, 20-pound leader. Seems to do the trick in these situations. You will get busted off by some of those bigger Jew. I am quite tempted to throw a bigger vibe sometime today as well, in that 110mm size fish trap. But for now, we'll stick with the Placky. It's done its job already. We probably will have a bit of a drama with sharks today on any of the Jewies we hook, so I'll probably have to go a little bit harder on them than I usually would like. But if we don't do that, we're just going to keep losing them, I reckon. Cracking day, but good hit. It's got absolutely thumped up there, so I'm probably going to go drive back up, do that drift again. And it wasn't the only one I missed either. With plenty of short strikes to start off the morning. However, I knew my luck would change shortly. Oh yeah. That's a Jewy. Have to go pretty hard on this guy so I don't get sharked. In before the sharks get you. Come on. Only a baby. Only a little tuck of that guy. We'll get him back in because we're coming up to a pretty good section here. It'll take long to get whacked again. Go hard on him. It's just a little flatty. A little flatty. Still about 50 centimeters, not terrible. Alright, due for a big one, I reckon. Coming. Good bait down there. Oh, yep. That's a Jewy. Get him up. Come on. Oh no, he got sharked. Ah, you bastard. Well, didn't quite get that one in, unfortunately. I don't like fishing when I'm getting sharks, so if it happens again, I might move on just to save those fish, I think. But that's a re-tight. Bugger. Well, it's become pretty obvious the hardest part today is not going to be to get fish to bite, but getting them past the sharks. But what I'm running today, guys, at the moment I'm just running a Z-Man paddler. If that water cleans up soon, I'll probably run an S-Tackle rattle minnow in that 6-inch size, but I just want something with a bit of colour at the moment. Pretty simple, drop it straight down the bottom, small lifts, and control that drop. Always want to keep that line tight as you drop your rod into the water. That way you feel it hitting the bottom every time. All right, but that tide's starting to slow down now, so it's making it a lot easier for me to drift. I'm keeping on contact with that ground much easier. And hopefully that also means these bigger fish are going to start chewing, because we're getting plenty of bites. Caught a couple of nice ones, but nothing huge. Hopefully the sharks stay away, although I don't really like our chances with that. So I know they're not really going to shark your flatties, but they're definitely going after those dew at the moment. So as soon as I feel like I've got a dew on the line, I'm just trying to really strangle that fish, get it up here as quick as possible. Oh, yeah. Wasn't expecting that. I feel like they know when your hand's on that lecky remote. Just a little flatty. Probably close to 50, that one, maybe just a touch under. It's a flatty. A little bit better this way. Lots of flatties around that 50 centimetre size. Just can't get the big ones. Oh, you bugger. How we didn't grab that. I reckon they're going to come on the tube pretty good here. I think. Oh no. Alright, better quality fish. That one's just over 60, I think. Still not the monster we're after, but we're just waiting for that tide to turn, which I think it's going to do pretty soon. So usually when that tide dies off, you're not going to get too many bites. So we're probably pretty close to that turn. We'll chuck it back in and get another one. Oh, yep. Another good flatty. Better again, I think. Nice. We're getting bigger. Yeah, try the slow hop, mate. Alright, they're getting bigger. This one's probably low to mid 60s. That absolutely crunched that too. Lures right down the mouth. I reckon they're coming on here, so I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's get this thing back in. Right, that fish scuffed me up quite good, so I made sure I cut that line and retied that knot. So the last thing you want to do is hook an absolute monster when your line's frayed. We're chasing monsters, we're not really after those 50 to 60 centimetre fish. It's all we're catching at the moment. I'm not complaining, but definitely want a big one in the boat. You'll tell a lot from those flathead on how they're biting. So on that last of the run in, very timid bite, so we weren't whacking it. And those last couple, as soon as that tide turned, bang, big clunks. You know, they're feeding much more aggressively when they're hitting it super hard. And that's what you want too, because you you get better hookup rates usually. When those fish are aggressively feeding, they will get that lure in their mouth. Whereas on those timid bites, they might just sort of swipe at it. You don't land anywhere near as many fish. Oh, cracking fish. I'd say they're dewies, but with those sharks around, they're probably going to shy away a little bit now, I reckon. And the jewfish certainly got quiet after this, and after landing a few more flathead in that 45 to 50 centimetre bracket, I knew I had to quickly get home, have a shower, clean the boat and get to work on time. Hope you enjoyed the video guys, I'll see you on the next one.